Okay, so this one's called Greed. I love it. The kids need a piece of scrap paper and a pencil, and they all need to stand up at their desks. They write this on their piece of paper, G-R-E-E-D, and I also write it on the board. And then what I do is I take a pair of dice. I don't have dice with me right now, and I roll them. And the first two rolls, no matter what they get. So let's say the first roll was was 7, and then the second roll was, say, 9. So we add the 2 together, so we get, okay, 16. Now they have to decide if they want to stay standing up, they're in the game. If they sit down, they get to bank whatever amount is here. And so you roll again, and let's say you get a 3 and a 4. So you roll a 7 and you add that onto this one. So we're gonna go to 23, and then you roll, a 4 and a 5, which is, 9. So the kids go, that's great, I'm at 32. And I said, does anybody want to bank it? Anybody want to sit down? And all of a sudden, maybe a couple kids might sit down. And if they sit down, they circle this, because that's what they keep, because that money is safe if they sit down. But other kids stand up, and then all of a sudden you roll a 4 and a 4, or a 3 and a 3, or a 2, any doubles. If you roll doubles, you cross it off, you get a 0 for this column. And then we start over, everyone stands up, and you go to the R. And so, the first two rolls, once again, everybody get a 5 and a 2, so you got all the way to 7. The first two rolls, who cares if you get doubles? Everyone gets that amount, and then it's okay. Does anybody want to bank it? I've gone as far as 180 in one row, and sometimes you get doubles after 1. So what you do at the very end of the game is they would add up all of their bottom numbers. Some kids will have zeros across the board. Those are often the goofballs that think they're funny, but that's fine, they don't win. And then the other kids will get numbers usually in the hundreds. So this is a game called Greed. It's all about probability. You can really see the kids that want to be gamblers because they don't want to sit down. They just want more and more and more. Those are also the kids that will lose all of their money in a casino someday because they think, well, just the next roll, just the next roll. So this is easy with 2 dice and scrap paper. You can do it. And I use dice on the computer, auto-generated. If you look it up and just do a Google search for 2 dice, there's tons of them online. So I put it up on the projector in the classroom usually too. All right, that's it. Greed.